What's good? It's your boy Trey. A-S. M-R. How y'all doing? I didn't want nothing other than to bring you a tingly video. Video. I got a number or part 2 of melting. Trigger words. And of course, finger flutters, mouse sounds, the whole 9 yards, Get 'em. But I just wanted to make sure y'all safe, y'all well fed, and not being mistreated. By nobody. Nobody better not be mistreating you. Let me know if they do, okay? For real. But without further ado, sit back. Relax. And enjoy yourself. Don't you hate it when you, or if you have claustrophobia? It sucks. I'm personally speaking on not from experience because I don't have claustrophobia, but I know quite a few people that do. And that's crazy. So if you have claustrophobia, you're claustrophobic, my heart goes out to you, So clicky. As in, I try to make most of my ASMR videos clicky. I mean, who doesn't like a nice tingly clicky video? I think they're dope, especially when they're not too harsh, always like those CL words, like I said in my last Melton Trigger video. Melton Trigger words video. I love the CL words. See, if you're not international, you're not national, then what are you? Local, yes, so it's like like a small rapper. If you don't make it big, you're local. And don't be ashamed of that. Shout out to all my rappers out there. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta build your fan base up with your hometown, your home state, home country, before you start to really branch out, you know. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Okay, chicken, right? Chickens cluck, 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 it's not just sleep. You still gonna be up and tired as you know what movie I loved growing up? Leprechaun. That little ugly dude, man. Used to scare the piss out of me when I was a kid, man. I'm not even gonna hold you, you know. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. He was definitely a funny looking person. But I think that character, whoever played that character, just did it so perfectly. I could imagine anyone else playing that role. And the leprechaun movies. It's definitely one of my favorites. And it was one of those movies, like, yeah, it scared the hell out of me back then, but it's like when you get older and you're an adult, it's like, this used to scare me. It's crazy how that works. But you know, like, back in the day, movies, they weren't that professional. If you really pay attention to detail, and I was one of those kids that always paid attention to detail, my mother would actually be like, hey, Trey, come over here. Do you see anything? Because she knew that I had an eye for everything. Like, there was a lot of movies I can't think of, you know, some of the movies and what they were called back in the day. But I used to point out, like you could literally see, like, the cameraman and the microphone and the reflection of, like, car mirrors, or the windshield and stuff like that. And this is like movies. It's like, you know, the editor and probably one of the two producers of those, you know, specific films, you know, they lost their job. Especially after they released the movie and then somebody else peeps it. We can see you in the reflection right there, Johnny. Damn it, man. Thought you sent it to 3 editors before we released it. I can hear him now back in the day. But yeah, I had a really great eye, still do have a great eye for that, but you rarely catch them now, because, you know, movies are so, I guess, like, advanced now, as far as the team and the jobs that people get hired for, you know, producers, writers, you know, editors, blah blah blah. And I think that, like, every movie, especially like big time movies nowadays, they get sent to, like, there's like 10 backup people with the same job. It's like 10 editors, it's like 10 writers, it's 10 casting supervisors. You know, you gotta send a lot of it's steps, it's levels to this shit, you know, to the movies and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I've been trying to catch and use my eagle eye, you know, for stuff like that, but I haven't been able to catch anything yet. Bubbly. If y'all met my sister, she's a sweetheart. She can be crazy and mean, don't get me wrong, but overall, her personality is very sweet. Bubbly. Or like that champagne. Let's pop some bubbly. I don't drink, but if you do, drink responsibly. Oh, another one. Responsibly. So everyone across this world has their own little way of saying, of putting your seatbelt on and stuff like that. So I had an uncle. If Kanye say? Thank God I'm not too cool for the safety belt. For real, I think that was in his first single, his first ever single, major single was Through the Wire. Through the Wire. You know, I can't sing, but if you're a Kanye West fan, you know, and you don't even have to be a Kanye West fan to know that song, Through the Wire, Through the Wire, Through the Wire. Make sure y'all leave me like comments of, cause I know I be missing like a lot of trigger words, especially that's melting trigger words worthy. Alright, so let me know in the comments. Give me some trigger words. You play Warzone, then you know what I personally can't stand that mode because I think it's pointless other than to rank up your guns and stuff like that. But just like that's probably a janitor's #1 tool that they keep with them. My finger popped. Finger popped. You know, I was like 22, 23 years old when I found out that I guess not paying attention, going through life, not paying attention. I found out that popping your bones is not really good for you. Guess I never really paid attention. But sometimes you can't